Luke, first off, welcome to Hartlepool United. Signed and sealed now, done and dusted. Just first off, how pleased are you to be here, and how's it all come about?
Yeah, well, I'm delighted. My deal with Fowler came to an end this summer, and I thought I'd have a look around my options. And when I spoke to Darren, the new manager, and with it being so close to home, everything's just seemed like the perfect time to come home. I've grew up around here, so I know what the fans are like, and I know how important the club is to them. So I'm excited to get going.
How nice is it to be back around the North East? You mentioned that, a big factor as well, but you spent, the last year or two in the North West, so being back in there, as well, that must make it feel really good.
Yeah, it's, I've got a young daughter here, so driving back every weekend was getting a bit much, but I'm just excited. I'm excited to be back. I'm around my family, I'm around my friends. I'm really comfortable, so yeah, I'm buzzing to be back home really. Is
maturity the word, or maybe experience from the last year or two you've spent? You mentioned that, driving away, moving away, but getting to know a new area, getting to know a new place, getting to know a few new styles and teammates and whatnot. Has that helped you a lot with your experience?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've loved my time while I've lived away. I lived around Manchester for a little while, and then up near Blackpool for a little bit. And I've loved my time there. But at the same time, it felt like a time in my life where I needed to be back home, and I needed it to be comfortable, enjoying my football, and yeah, I'm excited to be home.
Yeah, and what other factors attracted you to this club? Of course, you have played against the club twice in your career, both for Rochdale and Feld. You know a bit about them. Yeah. What attracted you here?
Well, I travelled here last season, even though I didn't play, and straight away the crowd struck me. It's one of the biggest attendances in the National League, so that'll be, that'll be really fun to play in front of. As soon as I spoke to Darren as well, the style of football he wants to play, I feel like that suits me very well. So yeah, there was a fair few factors to coming back.
Mentioned the gaffer there. What have those initial conversations been like regarding? You mentioned the ambition, how you wanted to use here, but also just meeting him for the first time, introducing yourself. How's it been?
Yeah, it's been good. I feel like we've got on well so far. I've met him a couple of times now, and his assistant as well. So I think he wants to play fast attacking football. He doesn't want he wants to excite people. He wants to win the ball back high up, and yeah, a lot of energy, a lot of pressure. So yeah, that's how I like to play as well. So it just straight away from the first minute I thought this is going to suit me.
Yeah, and just a bit about yourself as well. What type of player are you? You're a striker. You've scored several goals at different clubs you've been at during your career, especially Darlington as well. A good spell there. So just what sort of player are you, and what can you bring to the club?
I'm hoping I can excite the fans. They can expect hard work from me. I try to never stop running unless my legs give up on us. But yeah, I'm an aggressive player. I like to win the ball back high up. I like to get on the ball myself. I like to try and help my teammates as much as I can. So yeah, hopefully I can be exciting for the fans.
Yeah, and how is the last few weeks been? How will the next few weeks look in terms of getting ready, getting in shape for pre-season, and going into August, all guns blazing? Yeah,
well, I've already been away on my holidays for the year, so I've already got a couple of weeks training in me, and then obviously the last 3.5 weeks or so until we're back in, that'll just be all out 2-3 sessions of running a week and making sure I'm ready, so when we're back in I'm fit and firing, ready to go.